Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about my fitness journey. I really wanted to sit down and kind of unpack where I started, where I am today, and all the highs and lows in between, because I know that a lot of you don't know me very well, so I just really wanted to start from the beginning and kind of show you what I have been going through and how I got here today. So let's get to it.
Missing someone with all you want. Missing someone.
That's whenever you do one of these videos, you kind of have to start from the beginning, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background so you can kind of see into my life and see where it all began, I guess. I am from a small city in Arkansas, and I went to a very small private Christian school. And if you have been, like if you went to a private school or a very small school, then you will understand that if you are even remotely athletic, you will play all the sports. And so I grew up like from 7th grade on playing every single sport that I really could, which meant like sports year round. One would end and one would begin, and so I was just super active. Whenever I graduated high school and went to college, that all just like blew up in my face because I was not as active. No one was telling me to be at practice, no one was telling me to run, no one was telling me to move my body or work out or anything, and I loved it. I felt like I had a lot of freedom with it, but I also just ate anything and everything. I lived on campus my first year, and the CAF was where it's at. It is like free buffet all day, anytime. So I would just go and really eat all the food I wanted and didn't really think anything of it until around Christmas, like the end of first semester. I realized I was gaining weight after I saw some pictures of myself, and so that's whenever I really started thinking negative thoughts about my body and really started wanting to get into fitness. However, whenever I was in college, my freshman year, I really was in a really bad mindset about it because I didn't care about my health or anything related to that. I just really wanted to look better, and I really started in on with like negative talk and beating myself up and tearing myself down about my body and not treating my body good. I would go to the gym that was there on campus, and I would just get on the treadmill for like 45 minutes, and I'd go to the bike for 45 minutes, and then I would go to the elliptical for 45 minutes, and it just really wasn't a healthy thing for me because I hated it. I was literally punishing myself for the weight that I had gained by slaving away on cardio machines, which is not healthy, especially for me because I hate cardio. I also at this time started doing like random Advocare cleanse, Atkins diets, kind of stuff like that, just like barely eating enough food. And I did lose some weight, but I was so miserable. At the end of that semester, I had only lost like 8 pounds or whatever, and I was struggling. I was not where I needed to be mentally. I hated it. I hated my body, and I was just like so worn down because it is not something that I love to do, and I would force myself to do it multiple times a day. Like I would go to class, so I'd wake up early, go work out, go to class, go back to working out, barely eat anything, and then maybe like go to the park and run or something, and it was actually miserable. But school ended, obviously. Summer came, and I didn't have a gym really to go to as much, so I kind of just fell off of the bandwagon again. Just honestly wasn't in a routine, and I didn't want to do that anymore because I honestly hated it. I got to the point where I was thinking, you know, I would much rather be overweight than do the mental torture that I have gone through. So I really just got turned off by the gym and taking care of myself. Yeah, so I was just kind of like in a limbo where I wanted to be smaller, I wanted to be skinnier and prettier because I would be skinnier, but I just didn't want to do anything about it because I hated what I was doing at the gym. So fast forward to when I married my husband. And we moved into an apartment that has an apartment gym, and the apartment gym is tiny, has like maybe 4 machines that you can do like lifting, and then like it has treadmills, ellipticals, and like 1 bike. And so I started going in there just because it was super low-key, no one was ever in there. I could just really focus on showing up every single day and trying to be active for at least like 15 to 30 minutes. And so around this time is when I followed Grace Beverly. I almost said Fit UK because that was her old handle, but I followed Grace Beverly and really just saw like how much she loved weightlifting, and I really wanted to give it a try. And so I bought her first guides, and I just every single day would go and do the workout that was on the guide in my apartment gym. And this is like the biggest turning point in my life, because this is when I found out that you don't have to like kill yourself on a treadmill, and you don't have to hate what you're doing to get in better shape. So this was a really big turning point for me, and I worked out there for probably about a year very consistently. I did Grace Fit 1, Grace Fit 2, and by the time 2 ended, I really realized that I had outgrown that gym. I really needed a better place with more machines that I could really, so I could capitalize on the guides that I was buying, because every single guide that I had bought, I had to kind of modify and to be able to like fit it into our gym. And so that is when I got a membership at the gym here in town, and ever since then I have been loving it. Me and my friend Becca go every single day. We're lifting weights, working really hard, and this is where I really got my passion for weightlifting, because back at the apartment gym I was doing it and I really liked it, and I was like falling in love with it. But whenever I got to a gym that had the equipment that I needed is whenever it really took off, and now I am obsessed. And so I have been at the gym with my friend for a little over a year now, and it is honestly been the best thing for me. I have seen more changes in my body, in my mental health, and I've like gotten way more confident ever since I started weightlifting, just because there's something so empowering about getting stronger. And I just want to throw this in. I also think it's very important to find something that you really love to do when it comes to fitness, because if you hate it and you're miserable, then that is not going to be sustainable. Just like at my college gym, that was not sustainable and I hated it. But now that I have something that I really love to do, it's something that I could see myself doing for the rest of my life, which I think is the big key. So if you're not into weightlifting, that's okay. Just find something else that you can do to get healthy, get active, and something that you will love to do consistently. You might love cardio, and that is awesome, and I envy you for that, because I am really trying to up my cardio recently. It's just a real struggle. So if cardio is your thing, then you go do it, and just do what you love and get active. At the end of the day, that is what is most important, and getting healthy and taking care of yourself is so important. So I guess that my biggest tip would be to find something that you love and stick to that, because fitness, like I already said in my other video, should not be about punishing yourself for what you've eaten or what you look like, but it should be a celebration of what you can do. And it's just so important, even as you like look down the road. We all want to be healthy as we have kids and then grandkids and as we just age. So I just really want to encourage everyone to really figure out what it is that you love to do and to just do it. And I obviously do not know everything there is to know. I'm still learning every single day, but I think it is important and like essential to your weight loss or fitness journey, to just keep trying and to just show up for yourself every single day and learning as you go, because you will get better, you will get stronger, and you will get results if you put in the work. I also want to say that every single day is not a piece of cake. I don't want to go to the gym every day. Every lift is not good. Sometimes I have really bad body image days, But I think that it is important to just be nice to yourself, be kind to your body, and to look back to see how far you've come, because nothing is more inspiring and exciting than whenever you do start seeing those gains. So I would just say to just be nice to yourself and try to show up on days that you don't want to, because afterwards you will never regret it, and every single day gets you closer to your end goal. So yeah, just be kind to yourself and show up for yourself. I don't know if this video turned out very well just because I was just speaking whatever I wanted to say about my fitness journey, but I really hope that it maybe gave you a little more insight into who I am and to the journey that I've been on and will continue to be on, because I like to say like before and during, because I am not done yet. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. I will always I'll try to answer any questions that I can, and I just would be open and honest with you all. And so if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. I hope that you have a great week. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.